Hi everyone, I have a fun project today to show you how to make a really cool gallery wall using really cheap frames from IKEA and playbills or programs from shows you may have seen, or really any other artwork that you may have that you've collected over the years. So because playbills are exactly half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, the 5 by 7 size that you get when you consider the mat board inside the frame is perfect. So we're going to be using the IKEA Ribba, which is an 8 by 10 frame, and it has the white cardboard inside, which is called mat board, which produces an opening 5 inches by 7 inches. The great thing about these frames is that they're $6 each if you sign up for the IKEA family membership, so they're really cheap. And the reason I like to use IKEA frames instead of frames from the dollar store or somewhere else is there's a really good chance that these will be available in the future compared to dollar store frames, which you might not be able to find later on down the road. IKEA isn't going anywhere, and they tend to produce the same things for years and years and years. So as we add to our collection, we'll still be able to get more of these frames. As with any frames, the first step is to pry back the little tabs so that you're able to remove the back of the frame to put something new inside. I have 9 frames to go through, so it took a little bit of time, but it wasn't too bad. Really, the whole thing only took about 5 to 10 minutes. Once you're done getting all your frames ready, it's time to start getting your artwork ready. The first one we're going to be using today is a playbill or program from Legally Blonde musical, and we have that here, as you can see. Try to line it up in the frame as best you can. It takes a little bit of flipping it around, over and back, to make sure that it looks the way you want. But once you have it in position, just use some regular Scotch tape to tape it down and hold it in place. That's all you need. It can be quite tricky to get it right in position, especially depending on how it was printed. Some of the ones we have fit perfectly within this little frame here, and some of them don't and require a lot more. They require some decision making because some pieces may be slightly cut off. Once it's all taped in place, you can flip it over and take a look, make sure it's all lined up. And if you're happy with what you see, then take it and place it face down in the frame, and then put the backing board in. And then finally, you need to fold down all the little tabs we just folded up a few minutes ago. And as we flip it back over here, you'll be able to see that we have a really awesome looking result. I'm really happy with that. And you can see here, I'm also just finishing up Catch Me If You Can. And we've got some others. As the first one we did, Legally Blonde. We've got Wicked. We've got Dear Evan Hansen and Shrek the Musical. And the final step is to hang these on the wall. You want a perfectly straight line with all of your little hooks, and you want them to be perfectly spaced. So it was a little bit of math to get that done. And I also found out that these frames, probably as a result of them only costing about $6, they aren't perfect in terms of the level that the hook is on the back of each frame. So you may find you have to do some tweaking as you hang these to get them perfectly in line with each other. But I think you'll agree that the finished product looks amazing. Really happy, and I can't wait to go to more shows so we can get more playbills and programs to add to our wall. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can keep doing more videos like this. And if you decide to do this yourself, I'd love to see the results of what you come up with.